Hello everybody, No Tap here. So, I just found a new weapon called the Carrion Glintstone Sword. I think that's what it's called. Carrion Sorcery Sword. So I'm going to be comparing it to a normal magic thrusting sword to compare the differences. In terms of looks, it gets a S+. The blue really matches the weapon's vibe. As for functionality, this thing gets S+, this thing gets a C-. I'm comparing it to a magic cleanrot sword, but anything can really work. This thing, for some reason, hits softer, while this thing has lower plus. This thing has lower base attack power, which means it's actually less. And it also has a less weird functionality that I just showed off. With a strong attack, you can actually cast spells, which is the strangest feature of the weapon. The description says it was once the Carrion Glintstone swords, specifically used by the knights before full refinement of the Glintstone sorceries. It functions as a catalyst when executing strong attacks. Compared to literally every other weapon in the game, this thing's actually better in terms of utility. It can cast some good utility spells like Terra Magica, as well as being able to cast sorceries like Ancient Death Rancor, Comment, Shard Spiral, and Briar's Punishment, which is the now superior version of Impenetrable Thorns. Because of the nerf Impenetrable Thorns received, it is now a worse version of Briar's Punishment. It does tons of damage while still being, a good-ish catalyst. Because of its high intelligence scaling, which is actually equivalent to a staff. It can actually do a ton of damage. It has lower scaling than a majority of other staves. It has about the Academy Glintstone when it comes to sorcery scaling. However, it's worse in nearly every other way, because of its lowered offensive capabilities in exchange for more defense capabilities and higher damage output with sorcery. Ashes of War. This thing gets a D-, while the Cleanrot Knight Sword has an A+. Since they're thrusting swords, they have very limited moves. However, this one weapon is great, and plus it looks cool, so why would you not like it? Anyway, when it comes to swords, when it comes to actual sparring, the Glintstone wins. When it comes to all-round damage output, the Cleanrot wins. I want you to keep in mind, though, it has great potential. It's the fact that I'm doing a generalist build. I know for a fact that 68 could probably dominate. Oh. No, wait. Wrong item. It has a better scaling than a majority of staves at higher intelligence scalings, around 60 most likely. But on lower, it fails to compare. My PSA is this: if you want to be light load, while being able to cast sorceries, use this weapon if you still want some offensive capabilities. Just so you know, don't use this against Renala, because this thing would suck against Renala. Anyway, now tap out. Winner of today's episode of Weapon Battles is a Carrion Sorcery Sword.